Mr. Romano, hi, how are you?
Mr. Garcia, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Thank you for the second meeting. I appreciate it.
No problem. You absolutely deserve it after what you showed me last time.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, we're here to kind of recap what we talked about last week, what my firm is offering Chase Bank. I know that you're opening up 6 new branches. And you said you were interested in meeting with me again, so I'm here to kind of give you a follow-up.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I know the meeting was supposed to go for at least 30 minutes, but actually something else came up. So I have a little press for time. I have about 10 minutes. You think you could condense it all around that time?
Yeah. Yes, that's not a problem.
Okay.
That's not a problem.
Perfect.
I'll give you the short and sweet version.
Thank you.
Okay, so so I'm here to tell you that, as you know, I've told you about our features and benefits. It far supersedes any of ADT's current competition, as well as your in-house system.
Okay.
You know, you gave me permission to kind of look up what you guys do security-wise, and I also compared it to other leading competitors, and my company is just far on top. So my products, like I said last week, we offer video surveillance, CCTV, closed circuit, television. We also have video storage. Every time, you want to check out what happened during the day or during the week, you have access to it completely. We also have electronic access control. Rather than having the, regular keys, deadbolt, that kind of thing, everything's all with an electronic card. Everything is customized to each one of your employees. Different levels of access. For example, you will have access to every single one of your stores. You can
Via phone.
Via phone.
Remember that? That's one of my favorite features.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yes.
I'll get to that in a little bit. I'm just telling you about this part right here.
Okay.
But you can customize your employees' sort of access to everything. So if you want an employee to have access to this certain part of the bank, you can have that. The manager can have more, and you of course will have access to everything. You can open it up to anything. And we also integrate biometrics, for example, face recognition, fingerprint, that sort of thing into any area of the bank that you choose or that you would like. Also, we have intrusion and detection control. Thieves trying to get in, robbers, bank robbers, that kind of thing. We have hidden hold up buttons rather than having to, have your employee kind of go down and press that's a little obvious. We have one that's actually built in on the floor that he or she can just step on, and that'll activate the silent alarm.
I'm sorry to stop you again, but you already went over this last time. I'm pretty much here. What can you offer me? Because what we already have is we're fine with it. Like we haven't looked for another company because what we have is fine. We haven't really had many problems with it. So what can you offer me that we don't currently offer? Give me the fast version. I know all your things, but just give me
Okay, fair enough. I
the
understand.
main points.
Okay, I understand your concern. I understand where you're coming from. Let me ask you, how long have you had this current security system?
I've
Yes.
had it for roughly 13 years.
13 years. Are you aware that, obviously you are aware, but I'm just going to say that technology grows and there's new innovations every year.
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months, is that what it is? I thought it was
Yeah.
every 1.5 years. It's every 6 months?
Technology changes. It passes what already happened about 6 months ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Here, you yourself said it. So what we offer is top of the line customer service. Anytime there's a new product, anytime there's a new innovation, we will come in and install it for you free of charge. Every time there's a new piece of technology, any new piece of software, we will send it right straight through our systems into your bank.
There's no extra cost.
No extra cost whatsoever. We want all of our clients to have top of the line, up to date security systems.
Okay.
So yes, while your current system may fulfill your needs now, you gotta also think in the long run. There's gonna be countless criminals are always thinking of the new way to get in. So that's constant. So if your technology is not up to par with what's out there, you're gonna fall behind, and that will hinder your bottom line eventually.
Yeah, our bank technology that we get offered today is is, as you say, it's always changing with technology. But the difference between ours and yours is that there's no extra cost.
Between yours and mine is that there's no extra
There's
cost.
no extra cost with yours. With mine, every time there's like an update, about roughly every 4 or 5 months, there's we always get charged with that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was a low startup cost, but then we've been hit with these upgrade costs.
That is actually something I wanted to point out. Your current program, every year it's about $30,000 maintenance and upgrades and all that, right? That was a rough, pretty much a rough estimate. 30,000. Let me show you what we have, what your investment would be on your side with us, ADT. Right here, with everything that I explained to you last week, everything that I kind of went over today, also with fire and life safety, anti-skimming, monitoring physical security, you know how we went over that? That whole complete package is a first-time investment of $200,000. Very, very low compared to our competitors. Again, Broadview, even though we've acquired it recently, we haven't really done it yet. Their program, they offer the kind of the same thing, not all the benefits and features that we have. They do not have ATM anti-skimming, since they're more not up to par with us, and their maintenance every year is $20,000. Our maintenance is $10,000. Protection One, their company, offers this complete package for $300,000, and their maintenance every year is $25,000. While you currently do not have to put any money down for your current, system, since you already have it in place, you do have to dish out $30,000 every year. That's coming out of your books. You gave me permission to look at your books. I got them exactly from that, and of course you're aware of that. So,
well, these numbers do look good. But the problem is, since our last meeting, I had a chance to look over ADT, and I see that your focus is mainly on the residential sector and not banks per se. Like, you can't really focus your full attention to banks like our current system does, and that is probably the reason for the premium that we pay here, because this is on our specific bank and only our bank, and they only deal with us. And ADT deals with mostly residentials. Although they do deal with banking, I feel like this company might know the banks a little bit better than your company does. How do you respond to that?
Yeah, let me just get what you're saying. You're saying that our company seems to be more for homeowners, that kind of thing, not so much business owners.
Yeah, exactly. Not maybe even small business owners, but we're banks. We consider ourselves large business owners. We deal with money, the most important thing in the world. We need top-end security that only focuses on securing banks and not homes.
And then that you're
no offense.
No, none taken. Absolutely, I get your concern. Yeah, our commercials our advertising is mainly towards the homeowner, the mom and dad and the family, but we don't only specialize in that area. We take considerable amounts of time and research and development into different sectors, i.e. in this one, the banking sector. We have top-of-the-line technicians, professionals, engineers dedicated solely to the banking sector. They're not even integrated with our residential. Our residential, yeah, you can say has been our sort of, bread and butter, but the banking system that we also have in place has been years and years of technology and research.
How long have you been implementing your banking?
About 30 years.
About 30 years? Of just people completely aside from residential?
Completely a different department just based on banking needs. So we have 30 years of just banking security under our belt.
My quick look, that sounds good actually. On my quick look of your ADT, I hadn't come across that. I guess I did a quick skim, and I had only seen residential areas, but I didn't understand that you guys had your own division. With that said, these prices look a lot more attractive actually. I mean, you guys are cheaper, lower costs, better quality. I don't know how I could have missed it. Right now I have another meeting to go to, so we can't. I can't do anything about this today. Is there any way you can meet with me another time?
So you would not like to close today, even though you said that these numbers are attractive?
I would like to, but with this new information, I just want to run it over. just give me a website where I could
Sure.
find some of that
Yeah, it's
information.
It's www.adt.com. Go ahead and just click on the banking section, and you can look up.
That says
information
all
on
of
that.
the information.
I do have a specialized contract ready to go here. I brought it with me. So you do not. You'd rather meet one more time.
I'd rather be one more time. I don't feel comfortable with closing with something I'm not sure of. This is a big investment that I'm sure you would understand.
Absolutely.
You would want more time to look over.
Okay. Well, I would love to meet with you one more time.
2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now seems.
2 weeks from now.
I'm pretty free 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
Anytime between Monday and Wednesday in the morning. What time is
Monday, Wednesday in the morning is fine for me too.
Any of those times?
Anytime.
Well, let's get right to it. Monday, 8 a.m.
Monday. All right. Tell you what. I'll call you a week before just to follow up, make sure everything's on track, and then we'll meet on Monday.
That's fine.
2 weeks from now. Okay, Mr. Rubano, thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great one.
You too.